If you're a motorcycle rider, there's a good chance that you probably had to buy gear at some point, whether it's jackets, gloves, boots, you name it. So you probably have heard of Alpinestars. It's an Italian brand that started in 1963 by a leather maker, Sante Mattarolo. They started out by making boots for enduro and off-road riders. Fast forward a couple of decades and now everybody's wearing them for everything, whether it's on track, off-road, or just commuting. As a global motorcycle brand, they pretty much make everything, from jackets, pants, to gloves, packs, and bags. Now today, what I want to do is review these Alpinestars SP-8 V3 gloves. You can see them right here. These are gauntlet style gloves because they cover majority of your wrist. So we'll go through pros and cons of these $100 gloves. First, let's go through some of the features. First thing you notice is the gauntlet part right here. It's got multiple hook and loop straps to keep it secure, but you also have this little loose area right here to allow for some movement. Second, you will notice this knuckle. Okay, this knuckle is, according to Alpinestars, is MotoGP derived, meaning it's utilizing technologies developed for MotoGP racing. Going through some of the features, you'll notice this slider, the aforementioned knuckles, and then on each finger there is a soft pad that has perforations for breathability. This glove also has the Alpinestars patented bridge that connects the last two fingers on your glove right here. It's to prevent seam separation as well as finger separation if you were to happen to go for a nice slide. You can see it right here, this bridge right here. Now there's some additional features here you see on the glove. There's a pad right here for comfort. This piece right here is soft fabric. It's not in a very critical area for damage, so it's to allow for better articulation of your finger. There's reinforced areas all through the palm right here to prevent any kind of serious damage if you do go for a ride. Now the ventilation is really good. There's ventilation all over the place. It's perforated on the wrist gauntlet area. It's perforated at the top knuckles right here as well. I will say that I rode in these gloves in 45-degree weather, and for about half an hour, that's okay. Post that, if you're riding for 45 minutes or longer, your hands will feel the ventilation. It'll get a little chilly. It'll be uncomfortable. So I don't recommend riding in colder weather in these gloves. However, they are 50 degrees Fahrenheit and above will work just fine. Spring, summer, early fall works just fine. Some additional features include touch screen capability. Both the thumb and the forefinger can touch the screen, and it's made of goat leather and some synthetic material as well, so it's pretty durable. And the entire glove is actually pre-shaped and ready to go for your hand, so that the break-in period, which you still have to break this in because it is a leather material, it would take some time for it to get really kind of nice and soft. After multiple uses, that shouldn't be an issue. But it is pre-curved and pre-shaped for your hand, so it's not too stiff when you first put it on. Other than that, there's not that many cons. Some of the competitors have a better articulation in the fingers. This accordion area can be found in fingers and thumbs. As I said before, really not an all-season glove because it does get kind of chilly below 45 degrees. Now, Alpinestars markets this glove as a universal glove. It is race derived. It is MotoGP derived with some of the technology used, like these two vents right here. These kind of Wolverine claw style air vents that allows for some air circulation. But despite the fact that it's race derived. It's not the only thing that you can use these for. Sure, it's good for race day or track day, but you can also use this for dual sport. There's enough protection on here. You can also use this for adventure riding, and you can also use this for long distance overnight touring. They're perfectly fine for that, especially once you break them in. Day-to-day use as well. If you're commuting significant distances and you need something to protect you in day-to-day traffic, these will work just fine. And now these are typically sold for about $105. You can find them on Revzilla, Cycle Gear, Amazon, eBay, all the usual places. I would say I recommend these. These are probably some of the better gloves that I've personally had. I had recently done a video on types of gloves that you could find, budget gloves, etc. You can click the link at the top here. Otherwise, that's pretty much it for this particular glove. I want to thank you guys for clicking on this video. Please comment, like, and subscribe. It'll help my channel grow. Take a look at some of these other videos that are on my channel as well. I'll see you next time. Ride safe.